Hello and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Aaron Porras here with ILTV's Morning Brief.
The health ministry's predictions of doom and gloom have come true. Coronavirus is here in Israel and authorities are rushing to come up with a suitable response. But already, several Israelis returning from abroad have been found to be infected. Coronavirus hotlines are overrun by citizens worried they've contracted the disease. Korean tourists confirmed to be carriers have been touring across the country. And now, roughly 200 students, teachers, and parents have been ordered to self-isolation as well, after coming into contact with those aforementioned tourists. The tour group included 77 from Korea, but after leaving the country, 9 were confirmed carriers for coronavirus, sparking a nationwide race to trace their paths across the country and to isolate their every point of contact. Meanwhile, the health ministry has begun flirting with the complete blocking of entry to non-citizens for a time, but a notice on the ministry's website says that so far, no closures have been ordered. Now, while Israeli health authorities have been pondering a border closure over the spread of coronavirus, IDF forces have been defending the state from another threat, Palestinian terrorism. First, along the Gaza border with southern Israel, Israeli troops have reportedly shot and killed 2 Palestinian men seen planting an explosive device along the security fence. Then, in a clash that followed shortly after, the IDF wounded 2 more Palestinians during efforts to retrieve the terror suspects' bodies. All this also follows another incident days before, however, in which Gazan Palestinian snipers opened fire on Israeli troops over the border, drawing Israeli counterfire. And finally, in Jerusalem's Old City, another 2 Palestinian terror suspects have been neutralized while attempting stabbing attacks over the weekend. On Friday, a Palestinian woman from East Jerusalem was first wrestled to the ground by civilians after attempting to stab passerbys in a popular promenade of the city. She had mildly injured one man while screaming Allahu Akbar, or God is great, before being stopped. Then a Palestinian man has been shot dead while attempting to stab security officers on patrol in Jerusalem Saturday. CCTV footage from the area shows the suspect running through the old city's alleyways, brandishing a nearly 20-centimeter or 6 to 8-inch long blade in his hand. No injuries, however, have been reported. Exciting news for Israeli sports now. For the first time ever, Israel's national cycling team is going to be competing in the 2020 UAE Tour. That's right, the squad named Israel Startup Nation is going to be riding 148 kilometers through all 7 United Arab Emirates, all the way from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. The tour is the largest cycling event in the Middle East, and for a long time it was a distant dream for Israelis to even attend. Well, the Israeli cyclists claim that they've received a warm reception in the UAE, and locals have even asked to take selfies with them in their blue and white uniforms. Jewish billionaire Sylvan Adams co-owns the Israeli team, and he's been spearheading their arrival in the UAE. He was also influential in bringing them to the Grand Tour Giro d'Italia race last year. And this isn't the first time that an Israeli athletic team has competed in the UAE, though. In 2018 and 2019, Israel won gold medals in judo and jiu-jitsu in the Emirates.
That's all for now, but for more news from Israel, remember to like ILTV on Facebook and on Instagram, and to subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.